if we can master discipline, anything is possible. For instance, right now, it's almost 7 o'clock. I've been up since 4:30, grinding all day. Right now, I didn't want to do this video at all. I didn't want to do it. But I made a commitment to do this video. And that's why I'm here with y'all right now. Discipline. Because that's what it's about. Making promises to yourself and keeping those promises. Yeah, I could have told myself, you know, Bob, I'm tired. I don't feel like doing it. I've been going all day. Come on, man. That's not what we on. We on this challenge, 365 days, doing hard shit. Disciplined. Locked all the way in. Why is discipline so important? I'm gonna tell you why. A lot of people will try to use motivation to get things done. But motivation is not going to help you rebuild your life. Motivation is not going to help you take your life to the next level. Because motivation comes and goes. Discipline, if you can master your discipline, that shit right there is forever. A lot of people might think, well, if I just have the right strategy, I can take it to the next level. Strategy is important, but if you don't have the discipline to commit to a strategy and do what's necessary day in, day out, whether you feel like it or not, how you expect to win? For the majority of my life, I always felt like comfort was a good thing. I'm sure you felt that way too. I'm sure you might be telling yourself, man, if I could just get here, or if I could just get this, then I'd be comfortable. Well, let me tell you something. Comfortability is not your friend. The comfort zone is a dangerous place. The comfort zone is right next to complacency. And complacency is right next to the opposite of progress, which is degress. So stop looking for ways to be comfortable. Stop trying to avoid the hard things. Stop trying to avoid the pain. The pain is your best friend. The pain is where you grow. People go to the comfort zone to die. So if that's what you're ready to do, just curl up and die. Like, yeah, go to the comfort zone. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. When I first got out of prison this last time, for those of you that don't know, I've been to the penitentiary 4 times. I'm a recovering drug addict, but I have also turned my life around and became a successful business owner, run a successful online brand, one of the top music marketing influencers in the music marketing space. And what got me here was discipline. But since I'm here now and I've been here for a while, I've been starting to get complacent, right? I've been starting to get comfortable. That's why I'm doing this challenge. That's why I'm locking back in. Because if I want to make it to the next level, I have to be disciplined. I have to keep promises to myself. I have to commit to daily non-negotiables that are going to help me become the best version of myself. And being comfortable is not going to help me become the best version of myself. So that's why every day I'm doing hard things. I'm waking up 4:30 in the morning, jumping in the cold shower, praying, meditating, visualizing, journaling, handling my day-to-day tasks, and still making time to document this 365-day discipline journey. Because let me tell you, if you commit to doing something, and you do that for a year straight, and you document your entire journey and share it with the world, share it on social media, you're gonna build an audience. And once you build an audience, you can turn that into a business. That's why I'm so passionate about creating content, because anybody can do what I'm doing right now. Anybody can pick up their phone and talk into it. This shit is on easy mode, dog. Like, yeah, maybe when this stuff first started, it was hard to get you a camera and editing software and learn all that. You don't even need to do that no more. You just get an iPhone, turn that motherfucker on, and yeah. This stuff is literally on easy mode, dog. Let's go. So now we about to dive into the biggest mistakes when you're trying to rebuild your life. This is the biggest mistakes that people make. The first one is trying to change too many things at once. When you try to change too many things at once, you're going to get overwhelmed. Don't expect to just be able to be a completely different person tomorrow. Start slow. Start with just waking up earlier. And you don't even got to wake up at 5 in the morning. You can just wake up 15 minutes earlier than you normally do. Once you do that for a few days, take it to 30 minutes. And then eventually get to that 5 a.m. wake up. Because that 5 a.m. wake up, that's where champions are built. That's the fire that champions are forged in. That 5 a.m. hour. That's why I've started waking up a little bit before 5 a.m. Because when 5 a.m. come out, like, I already want to be all the way locked in, sitting down in front of my paper, praying, whatever. So I've been getting up at 4:30. So don't try to change everything at once. Just pick one new habit. Try to adopt one new habit at a time. Once you get that waking up early down, okay, now let's lock another habit in. All right, now let's lock another habit in. Next thing you know, 3-4 months from now, you're going to have done locked in multiple new habits. Mistake number 2 that people make. They want to wait until the right time. They want to wait until they feel ready. They want to wait until next week. In reality, you don't want to wait. That's your mind playing tricks on you to keep you in the comfort zone. The mind is a crazy thing, and if you don't watch out, your mind will work against you. So you have to make sure that you don't let your mind trick you out your spot. Your mind is going to do anything it can to try to trick you into staying in the comfort zone. And remember what I said earlier? The comfort zone is where your dreams go to die. So don't wait until you're ready. Make the commitment today and start now. Like, if you want to start waking up earlier and start, leading your day with intention, there's so many benefits to waking up early. I'm not going to dive into a whole bunch of them right now. We can make a whole nother video on that. But if you want to start to wake up early and lead your day with intention, commit. Tomorrow, let's go. I'm waking up early. I'm starting my day with intention. That's my first new habit. Boom. 21 days from now, you're going to be locked all the way in. Mistake number 3 that people make. They try to do this stuff alone. Yeah, some people might be able to do it alone, but in reality, it's better to have someone hold you accountable. It's better to track your progress. It's better to share your journey on social media. Even if you don't have like an actual person you want to call to hold you accountable, track your journey, document it, and share it to social media. Jump on Facebook and be like, look, y'all, this is what I'm doing. If I don't do it, I'm a hoe. Now you done declared it. Like, now you got to do it. So in a minute, I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm about to do in order to rebuild my life. Not rebuild my life, but what I'm doing, my routine that I'm doing to help take my life to the next level. Not my routine, but like, this is the framework, y'all. This is the framework. we're not just trying to develop habits. We are trying to become the best version of ourselves. We are trying to take things to the next level. We are trying to build a new identity. We're not just trying to say, hey, I'm somebody that, you know, like I've been waking up early, I've been going to the gym. No. We want to establish a new identity. My new identity is I am a man of discipline. I do the things that I say that I'm going to do. I get up early. That's just a part of my identity. Like, I wake up at 5 a.m., not because I want to, but because that's a part of my identity. That's what I do. Create that new identity. Ask yourself, who do you want to become? And then reverse engineer how to become that person. Like, obviously, if I want to be a hyper successful businessman, I can't be sleeping all day. Like, obviously, if I want to feel the best, perform the best, look my best, I can't just eat whatever I want and skip the gym. Identity. Second part of the framework, environment. What type of environment are you creating for yourself? Are you laying up on the couch watching TV all day? Or are you going to the gym in your spare time? Are you scrolling on your phone looking at social media videos all day? Or are you actively trying to create content, document your journey, and build a fucking brand? There's two different type of people in this world. You got people that consume content, and you got people that create content. The people that create content are the ones taking all the money from the people that consume content. So which one do you want to be? You want to be a creator? Or you want to be a consumer? I want to be a creator. Third part of the framework. Public accountability. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. That's why I'm making this video. Not because I want to just be on here yapping. I'm holding myself accountable in public. I'm documenting my entire journey over the next 365 days right here on YouTube and Instagram. Why? So I can look back at it. So other people can follow their journey. So people can see what I did over the past 365 days and where it led me. And then they can use that as a blueprint to get them to where they want to go. Document the journey. Why not? Like, I was about to be driving home. Either way, I was going to get in this car and drive home. It is what it is. Like, I had to drive home today. Like, why not turn my camera on and talk to it while I'm driving home? I'm not about to go home and edit this video. I'm literally just going to upload this video straight to YouTube. Simple as that. If somebody watches it, they watch it. If not, I'm not tripping. At least I know I did what I said I was going to do. And what I said I was going to do is create content every day, documenting this journey. Next part of the framework, tracking. We have to track. If you want to be successful, you have to track your progress. Yes, you can be successful without, but if you really want to get like surgical and really be able to look at what's working, what's not working, find out your strengths and weaknesses, track every day. Even if you don't wake up the time you said, okay, write down, today I didn't wake up at the time I said I was going to. I did everything else, but I didn't wake up. So like, you're tracking at the end of the week, you see that you're doing everything you're supposed to, but maybe one thing you're falling off. Now you can go and figure out why. Why are you falling off? And then you can formulate a plan to improve in that area. Like, I kept telling myself that I was gonna wake up at a certain time, but then I never did. Like, I always said I was going to, but then I didn't. The alarm would go off at 5 and I would say, you know what? I'm just gonna stay in bed. So I really had to like analyze that. I really had to take a look at myself and be like, why? Or what could you do? So then I started doing some research, and what I did was I created a nighttime ritual. basically a list of things I said to myself right before I went to sleep, a list of things that I would visualize before I went to sleep. So then when the morning came, it's like I was already prepped and primed, and boom, I'm straight up out of bed. Like, because I already knew it was going to happen because I visualized it. So just little things like that could take you from not being able to complete your habit to being successful with it. That's why it's important to track. And then the last part of the framework is just like being present in the day, like today. Daily focus. What do I need to do today? Get that stuff done. I don't try to think too far in the future. I'm not worried about the past. I'm worried about today, the things that I told myself I was going to do, getting those done. Because if you could just win the day, you could win the week. If you could win the week, you could win the year. If you could win the year, you could win your life. I don't know who said this, but I heard it plenty of times in my life, but I just heard it again recently. And it was a quote somebody said. They said, take care of today and tomorrow will take care of itself. I was like, yeah, gang. So focus one day at a time. What's on the list that needs to get done? Put all your effort into making sure you complete everything today. And I'm telling you, that momentum is going to carry in tomorrow. That momentum is going to carry into next week, right? That momentum is going to carry you through the whole year. One day at a time. Get the shit done that you said you was going to get done. Straight like that. And, you know, like, if something don't get done, don't beat yourself up about it. Just try your ass off tomorrow. Analyze, figure out, okay, why didn't I get that done? Maybe you got caught slipping on the phone a little bit too much. You were scrolling Facebook a little bit too much. Or maybe, you know, you didn't meal prep like you should have meal prepped, so you wasn't able to hit your macros. Or, you know, maybe like you couldn't get to the gym because, like, you know, you was doing this, that, and the third. Analyze that. That's why it's important to track, because then you could go back and see where you slipped up and then improve on the next day. You feel me? So, what can you do to start rebuilding your life today? Or what can you do to take your life to the next level? Like, what can you start doing right now? That's what we're about to get into. Any person that told me, like, yo, Bob, I'm trying to take shit to the next level, or I'm trying to rebuild my life, this is what I would tell them. Step one, pick one promise to yourself. Whether that be, you know, I want to exercise every day, or I want to wake up at 5 a.m. and get a morning routine, or, you know, I want to start tracking my macros. Make one promise to yourself. And keep that promise to yourself every single day. Build your environment around that promise. So if your promise is, I want to start waking up at 5 a.m., the type of environment that you're going to have to build, you might not be able to sit up and watch Netflix all night till 10:30, 11 p.m. Like, you might have to be in bed at 8:30 and grab a book. I know, right? A book. That shit sound barbaric. Like, you might have to grab you a book and read a book to kind of let your mind calm down so you could be asleep by 9:30, 10 o'clock. Like, you might not be able to chug Coca-Colas all the way till 7 p.m. You might have to stop drinking caffeine before noon. Like, but pick that promise and then create an environment that is going to allow you to keep that promise to yourself. Like, don't promise to wake up at 5 a.m. every morning, but then you're still staying up till midnight playing fucking Fortnite or something. Like, you got to be practical about it. It has to make sense. Like, if you want to start waking up early, you have to create an environment that's going to allow you to wake up early. Like, if the promise that you make to yourself is, hey, I want to start eating healthy. Okay, get the unhealthy shit out your house. Like, you can't expect to eat healthy when you got donuts on the counter, Little Debbie's in the closet, ice cream in the freezer. Create an environment that's going to allow you to keep that promise to yourself. Step 3. Track it daily. Get you a little spreadsheet. Google Sheets is free. Create a spreadsheet. hit me up. I give you one for free. Or just track it on the calendar. Like, just get you one of them calendars, put it on the wall. Every day that you keep that promise to yourself, put the check mark down. Every day that you don't, put the X down. Journal. Then at the end of the month, like, you can go to your journal. You can look at your calendar, see which days you fell off, and read your journal entry. You probably journaled about it. That's why it's so important to track your progress, because, like, if you ain't tracking, you slacking. Hey, man, that's funny, man. It's step 4, man. Go public with this shit, dog. Like, I encourage everybody to pick up a phone and start creating content, man. Document your journey. It's really that easy. Like, and you might be like, man, I'm bad on camera. It's because you're telling yourself you're bad on camera. People be like, man, I can't create content. Of course you can. You just said you can't. Like, if you just switch the word can't with can, your life would be so much different. You need to just remove the word can't out of your vocabulary. Because if you always replace the can't with can, your life is going to improve so much. So don't tell yourself, I can't wake up early, or I can't go to the gym, I can't create content. Don't do that. Tell yourself you can, and rewire your brain to make that shit happen. Like, yes, you might be a certain way up here in your brain. Right now, you might not be a morning person, or you might not be somebody that be going to the gym. But the brain can rewire itself. I don't want to get too deep, but the brain can rewire itself. There's something that's called neuroplasticity. It means that the brain can rewire circuits and rewire neurons and all type of weird scientific shit. And you could go from not being a morning person today to being a morning person next month. But it all starts with telling yourself, I can. So right now, you could be somebody that hates the camera and hates social media and would never create a video. But by next month, you could be a full-blown fucking content creator. But it all starts with saying, I can, up here. I can document my journey. I can become the man that's going to make my family proud. I can become the best version of myself physically, mentally, spiritually, and financially. But it all starts up here. If you can't win the battle in your mind, you are never going to be able to win the battle in reality. Like, if up here in your mind, you're always telling yourself, oh man, it's hard to get money, or times are tough, or times are rough, or I can't do this, I can't do that. Then that's the life that you're going to be attracting to yourself. Like, you got to tell yourself up here that you can do something amazing. You can achieve great things. It's up here, y'all. So that's it, y'all. Like, that's all I got for y'all today, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me. Like I said, I probably ain't even gonna edit this video. I know there's a couple little spots where I was like quiet for a minute, so I might chop them out. It might take me a few minutes to edit this, but I'm gonna upload it when I get to the crib, man. And we out here, dog. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna do full on long YouTube videos every day. I might, you never know. But I'm gonna be posting at least a YouTube video or an Instagram video. I'm gonna be posting every day for y'all, man, for the next 365 days. Not because I want to, but because I said I was going to. You feel me? All right, man, stay on 10. It's Bobby on 10, aka it's Bobby Everything, aka Bobby on 10, and we on 10 365, baby. Join me. This is the on 10 365 challenge. I challenge you. Be on 10 for the next 365 days and see where your life is. Thank me fucking later, man. Let's go.